There's my glasses.
Close.
And there's that. Oh. I thought I heard. There's that. Oh. Yeah, let's mute that now. So that reverb doesn't keep happening. Yeah. So, welcome people. I got a nice new fancy subscribe button. Where's my finger? On this side, right? Yeah, up this way, that corner. And officially a Twitch affiliate. I'm so excited. I'll be talking more about that soon, most likely, when my friend Jack gets here, because he's coming to hang out tonight again. So I guess for now, you know what? No. For now, let's just hang out a little bit, wait for him so he can get the full feel of this. So who's all here? Hope you're all having a great night tonight. And did I forget to post anything? I did. I forgot something, so that's what I can use this moment for. I love this. I love the music from this game. Oop. Twitch.tv/layafkapuz. Oop. Hi, Rebecca. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well, Rebecca. I'm just gonna send this to a few more people than normal. Because I can. There's that. That's what that sound is. I should make a note to change that. But thank you for subscription. I love it, and I love you for it. Oh. I don't have... Yeah, let me just bring those over here real quick. Let me add browser source, the boss, and the alert box. Let me just move that like that. The boss gets special treatment like that. Right? Not that bad, not that big. It goes down to about my chin if I don't move myself. So let's do this. Let's bring it back up to my chin level. Okay. You're doing alright? I'm glad you're doing alright. I know you gotta get up early tomorrow, and I'm so sorry for that. But, I mean, sleep is nice. Experience is nice. And hopefully traffic should be nice at that point, too. I assume there's not gonna be much traffic. At like 5 a.m. Wait, do you need to be there for 5 or do you need to be leaving at 5? Let me also unmute myself so I can get a... You'll hear a reverb for a little bit, but I just want to make sure my voice over this is fine. You'll hear a reverb for a little bit, but I just want to make sure my voice over this is fine. Okay, we're gonna keep talking for a little bit. I'm sorry that you're getting the reverb right now, but I just need to make sure that the volume is fine because this is a bit louder of a game. I'm sorry that you're getting the reverb right now, but I just need to make sure that the volume is fine because this is a bit louder of a game. Yeah, I realize I'm a little quiet, so let's up this and see if this helps at all. Yeah, there's still gonna be some reverb, and I'm sorry. It's one of the better ways for me to. This helps at all. There's still gonna be some reverb, and I'm sorry. It's okay. Now how am I? How am I doing over this? Am I doing any better? And Mike. Okay. We can't be that exclusive yet. Am I doing any better? And Mike. Okay. We can't be that exclusive. Like, I think this is better over the volume, right? I mean, you guys should know better than me, so how do you feel about this volume over, like, my speaking volume over the game volume right now? Should I be upping it a little more? Should I be lowering the game volume? What do you think? Oh, what's this emoji? The Candy Cornati. The Candy Cornati. Yeah, so, of course, if during the game at all, when the game picks up, and if I get a little too quiet over the game, please let me know as soon as you can so I can work on this. Because this game does fluctuate a little bit more, and it is louder than the other game I was playing yesterday. Okay. So. Okay. I would, but you would mute it so I can sleep. That's fair. Mike! Mike! It's not hump day, so I'm so sorry that I just did that. He's probably gonna stop watching now. He's gonna hate me forever. He's gonna just, you know, burn my house down with lemons. Let's do this. Okay, now let's actually do this. New Game Plus. Select difficulty. New Game Plus. Allows you to carry certain data. Let's see what I'm carrying over. Now, I'll be honest. I was trying to get platinum on my last account. I was going for it before I started doing New Game Plus, but then other things came out and I stopped playing it. So I didn't get all the best gear, all the final dungeons. I'm gonna do it in this playthrough though, on stream for you guys. But so I'm not sure what I'm starting off with, because you see it's been since February since I last played it. Let's do this and see what we get. Aw. Thanks, Monster. Thanks for the host. Oh, you ended your stream. How did that wind up? Last I saw, you were pushing 2 briefcases through the water, and you were looking for a key that you dropped on accident. Did you find the key? I hope you found the key. In a time unknown. Thank you! Thank you. I'm so excited. I got the email while I was at work at the last, 2 hours of my shift. And I was just dozing off. I was just like, oh, just let this day be over with. Got the email and it just, I was just excited. You had to kill yourself to get the key? Was killing yourself, did it reset the area? Is that how that worked? Or were you just stuck and you had no other choice? Come on, Cactus. We can take on E-Free. Sup, E-Free? Oh, when you killed to kill yourself to get through, did you have to kill yourself? Like, did you get stuck? Or was it just so you could reset the level and get the key again?
No, over here!
Yeah,
Before he strikes again!
Here it comes!
Also, how is my voice over this? Do I need to lower the game volume or anything? Please let me know.
The decreed hour is come.
Okay. Let's
Set
just
forth with my blessing, Prince Noctis.
bring this down a little bit.
Thank you. You're next.
Okay, I just lowered it. Let me know if it's too low now.
And go in the grace of the gods.
I hope it's not too low.
Right.
awesome. Guess we'll also see it's also quieter at this moment, so we'll see when more fighting kicks in how that sounds again. Just a little bit. Okay.
Princes will be princes.
Let's bring it up to like 20.8.
Like you had to deliver a formal address.
So that goes up by 0.2. Aw, he's coming out to me.
What now?
I fear I have left too much unsaid. You place a great burden on those who would bear with you.
You're the one to talk.
So, Captain, how you liking the DLC?
You guide my wayward son.
Did it get more puzzly?
Merely that you remain at his side.
Indeed, Your Grace. We'll see the Prince to Alticia if it's the last thing we see.
Yeah, what he said. Hate to break this up, but Core's got the motor running. Drados, he's in your hands.
And another thing. Do mind your manners around your charming bride-to-be.
Good.
Your Majesty as well. Try to mind yours around our esteemed guests from Niflheim.
You have no cause for concern.
Nor do you.
Take heed. Once you set forth, you cannot turn back.
You think I would?
I feel like there's a lot more dialogue now than there was the
You
first time
are
around.
ready to leave home behind.
Don't know about you, but I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Take care on the long road.
Like, I remember some of this, but I don't remember a lot of this being said.
Wheresoever you should go, the line of Lucis goes with you. Walk tall, my son.
Well, I'm glad that it was good. Because sometimes, you know, you get the DLC, and as you were saying in the beginning, it was just a lot of walking and not much puzzle or anything at that. And that's just a disappointment. Just a huge disappointment. Departure. Chapter 1. I love this game. I'm sorry, I'm slightly giddy from having affiliate now, and I'm also slightly giddy from getting to relive this. Just because this game was great. I don't know if you ever played it, or if you ever played any Final Fantasy, but this game is... It hits you. It really hits you. This is one thing I dislike. There's a lot of the loading screens do take a while, but it is a larger game. So I excuse it. I don't complain about it. Technically, no. Because there has been, like, Final Fantasy Realms or Final Fantasy Worlds that came out since this was released. But this is the latest, most popular one to be released. I think this came out actually about a year ago. Yeah, because I got it as I was still in my dorm, and I played a lot in November. This one doesn't play like many of the other Final Fantasies. Most of the other ones are like turn-based. You just have your row of characters, the row of enemies, and it's like attack, item, defend, attack, item, and it just goes turn by turn. This is more of an open world, real-time strategy fight. Oh, I reset my regalia. Oh no, that's not my regalia. Yeah, I kept my regalia. The regalia is the name of the car.
I think we can forget about hitching our way there. Thought people were friendly outside the city.
You can only go so far on the kindness of strangers.
You're just gonna have to push her all the way.
I've already pushed myself to the brink of death.
That's Prompto.
Get up.
I love my Prompto.
Come on, car isn't gonna move itself.
Sheesh. I thought the car was supposed to move us. Wouldn't that be nice?
Can it? Ready, steady.
And... There we go. Now I actually have to push the car. Like, this is actually a part of the game right now. The very first thing you do is push a car. In the night is all
Unbelievable.
Not exactly a fairy tale beginning, huh, Prince Noctis?
Let ourselves get carried away.
Look, these things happen.
Let's just hope this isn't some
moment.
moment.
Gladio, do me a favor.
What?
I
All by myself?
yeah, free
Notice if we just let go.
as long
Prompto?
as
Don't
you
even
stand
think about it.
stand by me.
Ignis,
I'm gonna try and hit the next car I see. Darling, stand
And
by
it's my
me.
turn,
Oh, stand by
not.
me.
Killing me.
Oh, stand.
Easy there, tough guy.
I'm sorry that you're all witnessing my terrible singing.
Hold on. Is it just me? Or was it supposed to be way closer?
I assure you, the man has come back.
Come on, where's the next car? I need to hit one.
Literally.
Where is it?
Door.
looks that way on a map of the world.
No. Boom. Ah! Oh, it came up from behind. Oh, that trickster.
Till that to my legs.
Darling, darling, stand
Hard as I can.
by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand. Shows that you're happy. I like that. And that is very true. I am very happy tonight. Tonight's a good night. So glad it happened. Are you hearing the game sound twice? Like, are you actually hearing the game sound twice? Because I think I might know what's causing that, and I can try to fix that.
Hey there, y'all kept the girl waiting. Now, which one's the prince? Aha! Hello, your highness. Congrats on your wedding.
Not hitched just yet.
Lady Lunafay's going to be here in Hammerhead.
Apologies
Oh,
for taking
okay.
You best
Give me a moment.
apologies
I think I know how to fix that.
That makes you.
Cindy, Sid's grease monkey granddaughter.
Roll her in while I'm still young. Didn't your daddy tell you? She's a custom classic, not some beat-up old clunker. Prince Noctis.
Yeah.
Is it still doubling?
Prince. Like they took your old man and kicked the dignity out of him.
What?
You got a long way to go, son. And that slackjaw's getting you nowhere fast. She's gonna take a while. Y'all get her in and run along.
Y'all heard him. Let's get moving. Right this way.
Is it better, or is it... Like, is it better as in it's still doubling, but it's not as bad? Or is it not doubling anymore?
Never liked that game.
Never any good at it either.
Okay. I don't have the remote for this TV. So I couldn't mute it. So I still had the sound coming out. Yesterday I was playing Mario Rabbids Battle Kingdom, and I had it at this volume and it wasn't coming through. But that's also a quieter game. And this is a louder game, so it just makes sense. Now, why are we all in the Royal Regalia? That's not what I want.
Hey there, Prince. Y'all ain't never been out this way before, have you? Go on,
Yeah.
have a look around. This'll make sure y'all don't get lost.
I didn't talk to you. Cindy stalking me.
might as well make good use.
Okay. Gear. No, I just, because I had the game volume up, I turned up my mic gain a bit more. But since I turned the game audio down, let me turn my mic back down. Let me know if it's still doing it. I got really quick. How's this? Is this any better? And again, I'm sorry, this is my first time messing with this game, and this is a louder game, so I still need to set up the... Okay, no touchy. I know touchy that. Okay, thank you. Oh, that gives me... Fully charged, what's that? Generate a barrier that weren't... Oh, that gives me a shield. What's it look like? Oh! Oh! What? Not doing that. So I still have all my equipment, which is nice. Power shield. Kingslave garb. What else do you got? You got 496, 210. That brings you down to quite a bit. But again, it gives you the shield, but I don't really need that. Now let's take a look at Ignis. Hey Jack, we got a Jack here.
Yeah, the seat's out. I'll eat this. For you?
Thank you.
Right. You gonna eat that chicken that was out there?
Nope, that's yours.
Alright. Did you know?
Yep. See, these outfits give them the best stats though.
Alright, what are we working with?
We're working with the band.
The band, yeah.
It just started and you missed Stand By Me. The song.
The song?
Yeah. That's like the theme song of this game.
Wait, is that... Stand by me, darling,
Darling, stand by me. You have Mike in chat giving you a bunch of table flips.
I'm glad that we both knew when to stop that song.
Oh, I'm also giving my level. I just did New Game Plus.
Okay.
So the story mode started over, but I kept my level, I kept my gear, I kept my car.
What's up, Mike?
It was legendary.
Ah.
Thank you. His voice is better than mine. Timed quest is new. Available for limited time, complete with players around the globe. Compete, not complete. Compete with players around the globe for the highest score. Earn quest points by completing quest or ranking high, then exchange them for prizes. Shared across save files, but items are not. You got people saying hi to you.
Oh, hi, Mark. Life's pretty good.
Prizes.
I brought black raspberry ice cream that I'm gonna eat after this chicken that Brian left out for me. So I'd say that my day's going pretty well.
Square to view rules. Trying to view rankings.
What else?
Target. That's
Yeah, that's mostly it. I had some whiskey when I got home. And I like whiskey, so I had a great day.
Whoa!
You know what?
They got ebony out here.
Let's see.
Ignis is
Yeah, Mike,
flip.
if you leave
Wait,
chicken out, there's like
what's a kill?
a 90%
There you
chance that I'll show up at your house. I'm on screen.
Yep. More on screen than before.
What's up?
He'll take his time, but he'll get her done.
I like the fact that she's not wearing clothes.
Yeah, you do.
I got a feeling our money's no good here, Noct. Bet you Ignis came
So
in
this
here,
is like
though.
the game
Let's
just
ask him.
started.
Yep.
Enough fool.
Except you're seeing me with all like the top gear. Not top gear.
All right, Mike, I'll be there in like 10 minutes. Just give me a sec.
You'll take the 45-minute drive in 10 minutes.
Yeah. If you're leaving chicken out on the front porch, you ever had front porch chicken?
I've never had front porch chicken.
Yeah, you don't know what you're missing.
I don't want to know what I'm missing.
You're missing the chicken.
So, just so you know what happened, this guy that I'm playing is going to get married. We went on the road trip. The car broke down. We're here getting it fixed.
So, like, this is your entourage of best friends, I guess?
Yep.
Now, I understand that is the plot point.
Yo!
Yeah!
Yo! 500 cheers! Thank you, monster!
You
My
have to,
first cheers, so you get the top cheer slot.
now that you're an affiliate and people can actually give you cheers, you need to come up with, like, the thing.
I do need to come up with a thing.
Like, maybe, I don't know, you just insult someone that's lower like, in the socioeconomic chain. Like, you find someone online and just make fun of them.
That sounds terrible.
Well, you know.
Like, that sounds like it would lose me people.
Well, they're the bad people because they're paying you to do it.
He just gave me cheers and the Ankbot hit him with a snowball. There you go, that's what he gets. That's the thing.
Is that like an actual programmed response to getting cheers?
No, it's a programmed response. Like every X minutes, it'll throw a snowball at a random user.
Oh.
So just so happened, but really, thank you for it. I appreciate it. I got my first cheers, and now he's the top cheer slot. Makes sense on his stream. I was the first cheer.
Yeah.
And I had it for a bit. Now someone outbid me on his though.
Piece of crap. Who is that? We gotta pay more money.
We do.
So, the plot of this game is that you were going to your wedding, but your car broke down.
So far, yes.
Now,
What is it?
do you have a cell phone?
No. Yes.
Does your fiance know?
Not yet.
Why not?
Because we're still not supposed to meet up with her for like 4 days.
Oh, okay. So it's not like I'm panicking.
No.
Oh, okay. Because I don't know anything about this game. I have seen clips of you fighting like dinosaurs and stuff, which I don't know, like monsters. But it sounds like,
To injury.
you know, not what you would imagine at a wedding.
Old man's
Yes.
in for both after charging us that
Can you
much.
hear it out of the TV? Like, are you hearing the dialogue? Okay.
A little bit. I'm also just not paying attention.
Oh no, that's completely fair.
Yeah.
I had to lower the TV for today because it was reverbing through the mic actually, unlike last night.
Nice. Yeah, my favorite girl.
She ain't gonna be ready for a while. Y'all need something?
Everyone loves Sundi.
Well, when you're a mechanic that, you know, doesn't wear clothing to work, clearly everyone's gonna love you. And somehow doesn't have oil over every part of her.
Her face.
Up there it is.
Oh,
Under the hat.
now I get it. This must be what Papa
This game was made in
meant when
Japan,
he
right?
said he was gonna teach
Yes.
them
Yeah, it all makes
boys a
sense now.
lesson. Told me
Oh, thank
he ought to have y'all take care of some ornery varmints that have been causing a ruckus around here. I'd be happy
she your
to pay
wife?
y'all for your
No.
services if
She
you're up
Will
for
she
is-
be
that.
your wife?
How
No.
about it?
Prompto really likes her.
That guy's staring at her boobs.
According to Sid's plan.
Well, they're there.
Play along. Teach him not to
Pretty sure every character here does that except for Ignis.
Is that Ignis?
That's Ignis.
Hey, it looks like a piece of shit.
Just give me points now. Tell me how to level up my characters. But look at all this leveling up I've already done. 30's not gonna help me at all.
How do you level up your skill mastery of illusion?
You don't.
What about destruction?
Killing things.
Armor?
Don't go running around after dark.
you don't.
The demons are liable to rip y'all to shreds. Here, this ought to be enough for
Seriously, like this was like some
Just
developer's
between
wet
us,
dream,
though.
right?
Don't tell Papa.
It's every developer's wet dream. It's Final Fantasy.
The Final Fantasy.
Like,
That they made 14 times.
oh, more than that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Gotta make tracks.
You know why it was originally called Final Fantasy, right?
On my
Nope.
way.
The company had like enough resources left to do one game, otherwise they were going to go bankrupt. So it was their Final Fantasy of being able to be a game developing company.
Yeah, that's pretty cool actually.
So it was like their last ditch effort to surviving and making this their career. Oops.
And whoops, I accidentally made all the money in the world.
Right?
Did you just Shadow of Mordor that guy?
Yes.
Alright.
Conjure weapons. Hold circle to blitz enemies with consecutive attack. Change weapons on the fly.
Those arms at your disposal. Use them.
What can I say?
Excuse me.
Excellent work.
That was
On we
weird.
go.
He was only letting me do like the one attack type.
Like the Shadow of Mordor attack?
Yeah.
That's all you need, really. Why run anywhere if you could just teleport 15 feet?
Oh, this is basically what I started doing at the end of last game once I got it.
Is this like when you
Oops.
discover that in like Ocarina of Time it's quicker to jump backwards, so you just like hop?
Yep. I ran out of stamina.
That's what I miss about Elder Scrolls Oblivion. Like I both miss and don't miss compared to Skyrim is the acrobatics skill, where you just jump to raise it.
Yeah, just
And
jump, 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 jump,
you're
jump,
just
jump, jump.
constantly spamming A. Like when I first started playing Skyrim, I would still do that out of habit. I'm not entirely sad it's gone because now I don't have to do it, but I almost feel like something's missing.
Yeah. Like, you want to be bunny hopping everywhere.
Here I am. Never miss.
Oh, I also have some good news for
Whoa.
You're a genius.
you. Well, yeah, we'll get to that. But yes.
Done in no time.
No, I both want to make you excited and not too excited until I verify that this is true.
That's fair.
But Mom and Kevin have a...
Child on the way.
No. Probably not. No, she menopaused already. She's done.
That's fair.
But they have a Amazon Prime account.
Ooh.
There you go.
Nice.
Yep. So,
So,
I'll try to set that up
Wait for car repairs.
relatively soon.
Bells in the air. Got it.
So who is
This is the entire map, by the way.
really?
It's a large map.
Oh, that.
No, this is large.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
Yeah.
say that ain't no. That ain't
No.
no Zelda.
Monster Captain's actually another streamer. He's a really cool guy. So far in October, he's been doing all horror streams. And R1 to lock on. Oh, that's what I've been doing. And he's just really fun to watch, and I get to live vicariously through him because I hate horror games and I'm so weak when it comes to them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I get to watch him play all of them.
Who, Monster over here?
Monster Captain, yeah. I think it's a Monster Hunter. But yeah, Monster Captain. And you guys should check him out at some point. Like right there, just click on his name. Check out his stream at some point. He was just recently playing Little Nightmares, the DLC of it.
I don't know how people play scary games though. Like I get scared very easily. I don't watch scary movies either. But like even Slenderman, which is after a while it was silly to me, but like when I first started playing, I couldn't do it.
See, my issue with horror games, it's not that like they're scary. It's the anxiety that hits me. Just the anxiety, like, oh my god, there's gonna be something. It's gonna jump out. It's gonna jump out now.
The anticipation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why I can't do horror games. I can do horror films because I sit there laughing at them. Like horror films don't scare me. I've only ever jumped at one horror film, and it's a stupid reason.
I like watching it with the people who shout out like, "Don't do that!" Like,
The people who yell at the
yeah,
movies.
like don't you know he's in there, you know, like, and sure enough he is, like that sort of thing.
Yeah. And hey, Captain, no thanks necessary. You are a great streamer, and you deserve the recognition. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah. What's this? Shout out, Captain. There's I forget the name of it. There was a YouTube little short film that I watched. It was a horror film. And what made it amazing is it was it was high anxiety, it was high, stress and all that. But the amazing part of it is, oh, hey, what is this? Like, why do these exist now? You're just trying to get to your wedding.
Oh,
You're getting chewed alive by demon dogs.
Demon dogs. After I finished the little quest you gave me to, like, say, hey, if you do this, I'll give you some money. I don't know what's up with this dude, though.
So you need money to fix your car?
Pretty much. But then she's like, hey, one of our hunters who's out hunting hasn't reported in like a while. Can you please go check on him? And you're like, okay, sure, why not? We're out here anyway.
Yeah, with a body like that, of course I'm gonna do. Like,
Yeah.
Mean to do that?
Gotcha.
So that's why we're here now, and that was a note saying, oh, I went over here. I was hunting so-and-so.
But, so the YouTube video, it's, like, a girl comes home, and really, all I want to know is how a girl living alone can afford a place like that. Probably in a very nice city, but that's a different question.
Yeah. What job are you doing?
Like,
Are they hiring?
Like, you are rich, as you are beyond your mind rich. But anyway, I'm now aware of like the value of money. But so that's what I think about when I watch TV now. But so what's amazing about it is like creepy things are happening.
Not yet.
But she does everything right. You're like,
Yeah.
try the lights. Please try the lights. Doesn't work. Try to call. No service. Turn on your flashlight on your phone. You know, like everything that you're like, but just do this.
Yeah.
That like the next thing she does is that. It's
This
like
creature's
the
known as a
director
saber-tusk.
understood the way your brain was going to process the situation
Skews
and
prey
made
with
it so
its
that she was
tusks,
making the right
extracting
decision
gain
at the
from
right
the safety
time.
and comfort
It's just
of
that, of
burrows.
course, everything goes wrong.
Yeah.
Super creepy too, and it's not a jump scare at the end, but like, you know, this like demon creature thingy is in the house. That's the whole crux of the movie, and it's not that there's like a jump scare. Like, ah, I'm here, gotcha. It's like she like shines a light and it pans over and the demon's right there, and you know, and it's like. It's like even creepier the fact that they don't make a big deal about it.
Yeah.
You know, it's just there.
It's like when if someone breaks into your house and you're just like, hello?
Yeah, it's like that deer in the headlights moment of just, you know, it's I loved it. It was a very, very good short clip. I'm sure I could find it if you want to see it, but
That does sound interesting, actually.
yeah, it's just great though, because like literally the first time I watched it, every time I said just do this, I'm like, get a knife, and she gets a knife. You know,
Yeah.
try your phone. She tries her phone. Ugh, it was so
Still
good.
one mean mud about.
Like,
Good for her.
I watched it like twice in a row, and it was good both times.
How'd you find it?
What do you say?
Annie showed it to me.
Okay.
And she was like, "You're gonna like this," and I know you don't like scary things, but she does everything right. And then I watched it, I'm like, "Yeah, she did everything right." Yeah.
Sure.
It's awesome.
We'll do it
So who's this guy? Why is his shirt on?
for the right price.
He's the hunter who was just,
That's for sure.
All right.
Let me tell you where I last saw him.
and he was saying, okay, can you complete the hunt for me? I was like, if you pay me, I'll do it.
Magic flask.
Yes.
For a second, I thought I was gonna forget to ask for cash.
Basically, in this game, magic isn't just magic. It doesn't just happen. It's like you combine fragrance that you find into a flask, so it's more like alchemy. And you like use magic that
Gotcha.
way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was like, you know,
No.
some like strong absinthe or something.
No, it's literally just a flask where you do alchemy to make magic, and you use up the flask for magic.
Oh my god, this is a hoarder's nightmare then.
Mm.
I couldn't play this game.
Oh, I have.
Wise to rest up before we sat up.
You'll see how much stuff. If I carried over my ingredients and stuff as well, you're about to see how much stuff I have,
Oh, okay.
or how much stuff I don't have, depending.
Have you ever used an elixir in Pokemon?
In that case,
No.
Yeah, right?
Let's find a
You're always like, I'm gonna save this for the final four, but then you're like, but this might not be the last time I fight them.
Yeah.
They're the new
I'm not
Crown
gonna use
Star or
it.
something?
I always, I just like overtrain to the point that I can just wipe through the whole thing without, like I'll maybe use hyper potions, because I
Is
can
it
buy
cool that we
those.
rock Crown's Guard
But elixirs
outfits?
are,
Just rare.
yeah, they're rare
They
and
made
one
them
use
especially
and
for
gone.
us.
Even got a sweet
PP up and
insignia
PP
on 'em.
max I'll use.
I
But
don't.
elixir I say,
Your attire
yeah, I'll use it when I'm
identifies
like,
you.
I'm not gonna
Some
learn
mountain
any new
pride.
moves.
Yeah.
You know. Now, are you a flamethrower or a fire blast kind of guy?
You want to know my honest answer to that?
What's that?
I don't use fire
Yeah,
Pokemon.
yeah, I was gonna say you use water. All right.
Yeah.
Hydro pump or surf?
Surf.
Yeah, 100% accuracy. It's like what 90, 95 damage.
And it does the field.
Ah, true. Yeah, if you're into doubles. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're here.
Yeah, I was always 100% accuracy
Let's
kind of
call
guy.
it a day.
See, I never.
I'm gonna pitch the tent.
I am probably one of the few people of our age group who never actually looked into power, accuracy, etc. I never cared about that.
You just used moves.
I just used moves. Like I knew what moves I liked. I know what the moves did. I never looked. Oh well, this one has like 10% more accurate than the other one. It's like no, I like this move. I'm using this move.
I mean, you're probably happier
Oh, yeah.
as a result.
I don't know AP training and all that. I know EV training.
Leave it, yeah.
I know none of that, and I'm fine with it. I know the basics that if you kill Caterpie, you get a certain EV, but if you kill like Stantley, you get a different EV.
Yeah.
I know that much. I don't know anything past that.
Yeah, once you realize that Pokemon is just lots of very simple math, then it's not fun anymore. Like, I think like the capture rates might get a little bit complex, but it was gone. But a lot of it is just pretty standard.
Some burnt fries.
Hell yeah.
And these are figs. Do you know how to eat a fig?
No, I thought they were limes.
Nope. Figs. Eat them.
Do you know how to eat these? No. Here.
You can make it an experience online.
I'm fine.
Are these homemade?
Yeah, I just burnt them now.
Yeah, they look very burnt and crisp.
They're not burnt, but they're crisp. They're super crisp. Don't put them in too long. From what I understand, you can eat the whole thing just like that, or you can actually slice the green off. The green's a little earthy.
Okay.
Thank you.
Peace.
Yeah, thank you. Never eaten a fig before in my life.
I thought they were just figments of your imaginific.
So when you camp, you can make meals like this, which give you a boost until for like X amount, or until you sleep again.
Like Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you ripped off Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, no.
I don't care if this came out first.
And that's Ignis. He's the cook.
All right, people in the stream, if anyone's still listening, you getting Mario tomorrow, or in 3.5 hours if you're frisky.
That looks good. I would eat that.
I don't like parsley.
Don't eat the parsley.
All right. Not the taste, just its ego.
I accept. There's also when all the experience you gained gets applied. So you don't level up unless you sleep at a camp or an inn.
Oh, kind of like Oblivion.
Yeah.
Now, I've never understood why the British called them crisps until right now.
Because those are very crisp looking.
Can you hear me chewing?
Yes.
Do you want any?
No. I like my fries soft still.
Mm-hmm. Like more potato than fry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like potatoes.
I actually listened to a podcast while I ran yesterday about French fries. It was about McDonald's, but I learned a little bit about how they fry. I'm going to tell you, even if you're not interested. So, potatoes are mostly starch and water.
Okay.
Like 80% water, or like 90, like mostly water. And the reason they fry and become fluffy on the inside, as they fry in oil, it evaporates the water, and the water evaporation and all that steam comes out of the potato, and it prevents the oil from getting inside of it and making the inside crispy, and it breaks down the starch, which is why it becomes all soft on the inside. But the oil is touching the outside, which is why they become crispy on the outside. So you have to catch it before all of the water evaporates out of the potato. Once it does, then it just becomes this. That's what a chip is. It's completely evaporated in the oil.
Okay.
Because once the oil hits it, that's when it starts crisping. These I've well evaporated.
Did not know that.
Here. So the whole podcast was about McDonald's, and July 23rd of 1990, they had to change their formula because this one guy set out a crusade against saturated fats. Because it was a very interesting story, but essentially he forced their hand because he was like telling the public how bad it was for them.
Okay.
And it was like the first time the public was ever made aware of it.
This is what I'm going to fight. I remember this fight now. Let's use this.
Didn't mean to
Do you fight robots?
Eventually.
You better.
Right, let me also... Nope. Let me change Prompto. I'm still listening.
No, I mean, that's pretty much it. It was
Okay,
just
he went on that crusade.
Very interesting guy, yeah. Like, he got rich in industry and then, like, spent all his money fighting against corporations selling unhealthy things as a sort of public service. So McDonald's had to change their French fry recipe, and then, like, every 5 years kept having to do it because they're like, oh, nope, that one's bad, that one's bad, that one's bad. Of course, it's still not good. It's not a healthy thing to do.
Yeah.
But
That's a dual horn?
the idea is it's like this is like unacceptably unhealthy. Like, you cannot live. One of the alternatives they found, they were like it was a very volatile substance, and it would get on the overalls for the cooks while they were cooking, and the overalls would get put inside a truck to go like get washed or something in bulk, and the friction was making them catch on fire.
Nice.
Because of the oil they were using. Like just them being put in the truck, it was igniting.
That's kind of awesome.
So yeah, that's sort of the iterations of McDonald's French fries.
Oh, he's dead.
That was easy. How'd you get a D? In finesse? Get out of here.
Ring ring.
That. You know, I set this to New Game Plus difficulty.
Hello?
Like difficulty, New Game Plus, easy, hard. So I thought New Game Plus would like be like between easy and hard or above hard because you're supposed to be starting all this stuff. This is supposed to be like a 3-minute fight.
But what's finesse? And why'd you get a D?
How you... If you don't want to fix it, sure. I don't remember what she was asking. It's pretty much how well you dodge the stuff.
Oh, okay.
And since there was nothing to dodge...
You had no opportunity for finesse, so it's your fault. Tell blaming the victim, man.
Ignis should take it and never let go.
I'm sad.
About the finesse score, me too.
About
I couldn't even
everything just now.
Sure, I'd do any better.
It was not as hard as you wanted it to be.
Yeah, I was thinking... I just explained it. New Game Plus mode, they should be upping everything. Because you're starting with everything.
See, they forgot to rip off Zelda's Master Mode.
Yeah.
Like they ripped off everything else, but they forgot that.
That's sad.
That's kind of weird. I probably should have put this in the fridge.
I'm sorry.
That's right.
Like the first quest, killing those things, I figured, okay, that's gonna be easy because they're still low-level monsters, but I figured this is supposed to be like a little boss-type deal. Surely they'll up to him. Does that mean I'm just gonna blow through this game at this point?
Nope. They're lulling you into a false sense of security.
I hope that's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Has anyone here played this before, like on New Game Plus? I know, Captain, you haven't. Because you haven't played Final Fantasy before. Anyone else in chat, have you played this in New Game Plus? Am I just being lulled into something here? Or am I being trolled into something here?
It's only so far a man can walk.
I was gonna keep the rhyme going,
didn't prepare us for this.
but then I didn't.
You better apologize.
Half decision,
What is
half
that?
the fact that I'm eating ice cream.
That's fair. Look, it's a ho-oh.
No, that's episode 1. Get out of here.
That thing's like half bird.
Yeah, this is chapter 1.
Storm, half airship.
Didn't you just hear him? It's half bird, half something, half airship.
Oh, I can move right now.
Awesome in every
Okay, no.
sense.
Your car's broken.
Yes.
And you couldn't afford to have it fixed.
No, he was fixing it, but we didn't have money for anything else.
And you're just bored.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, what do you need money for? Just wait for your car to get fixed and go.
So we
get
can buy
married.
food and stuff.
How long is it gonna take to fix?
This long.
Exactly as long as doing it whatever I feel like.
Pretty much. I'm actually going to get the car right now.
Oh.
Yeah. It was literally just to go hang around for a little bit, and we went to the food shop like, oh, we're hungry. Oh, we don't have any money. Hey, can you help us out? No, if you go do this thing for us, I'll give you money.
Right. I don't mean to, like, make fun of poor people or anything, but how do you not have money? This guy's wearing, like, jewelry out the ass.
I am the prince.
And he has...
Oh, nice here.
Where's the money?
If you were the king and your son was going out to get married, would you give him money? Or would you tell him to fend for himself and be like a man?
I'd probably give him money because I'm not a good parent.
Sounds reasonable enough.
I'd spoil him and then tell him anything less than what he expects is not good enough.
us?
Did they change my car on me? They changed my car on me.
Is it purple?
Yeah.
Was it not purple?
No.
Sorry about the wait.
I mean, she could do whatever she wants as far as I'm concerned.
She's almost too pretty.
I think I know what happened. Okay. This is the original Regalia. I had the Regalia Type F before.
We should all get a picture with her.
Like, I feel weird. They're all wearing, like, suits and capes, and she has like as minimal clothing on.
Okay, do you want to see what their equipment at this point is supposed to be? This is the end game equipment.
What are they wearing?
I'll show you.
I don't know. I just feel weird.
No, not at all.
Perfect. Thought you'd say yes. So I already put it in the trunk.
Like I'm conflicted. I love it.
There should be a motel on your way to Galden.
I was actually looking at the equipment as you came in, because I'd rather see them in the other things, but the stats on this are the best.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not a huge fan of this outfit. I like it. It's good for the end bit when you get it, but for the entire game, I'm not happy with it.
I have issue with that guy's hair. Because it's standing straight up, which means he has a lot of product in it, yet it's still blowing wistfully in the wind.
Sure
I don't believe those two things will happen together.
Anime hair.
It's one or the other.
Anime hair. Here, wrong one. Now let me show you what their equipment is supposed to be.
They better be in like fucking thongs.
I can't rotate it at this moment.
Yeah, see, I mean, it's just like the equivalent would be like one testicle's hanging out. Like that's she's not wearing clothes, you know?
That's fair.
He has a ski outfit.
He has a ski outfit.
I love how he has the attractive version of bad posture.
Right?
It's like that punk, I don't care about society slouch.
Yeah.
Like, you might be developing scoliosis, but you're hot. So I don't care.
Have a good night, Monster. Thanks for the host and thanks for the cheers. Hope you sleep well, because the weather is confirmed for black where you are. So, good luck with that.
Where's that?
Sweden.
Yo, I was in Sweden last week.
Did you stop over in Sweden?
Yeah, talk for the money. Thanks.
Oh.
Yeah, I was in Sweden.
Huh. Where in Sweden?
Malmö. Hey. Oh, is he the Swedish candy guy that you... Was that the guy with the candy? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Talk is the only word I remember. But Malmö, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry. It was great.
Is that a town name?
Mm-hmm. The O has an umlaut, which in German would be like but I don't know if it's the same in Swedish.
I didn't realize many other places used umlauts. Umlaut?
Umlaut.
Umlaut.
Close enough.
By the way, he's shirtless.
There you go. Once I see some nut, I'll be happy.
You won't.
Well. Wait, so he should really go to bed. It's like 3 in the morning.
Yeah. He should be tired right now. And Prompto's my baby. I love Prompto.
Is that Prompto?
That's Prompto.
I hate Prompto.
I know. Umlaut.
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 L-A-U-T, lout.
Oh, wow, I gotcha. If y'all want to fix her up before you roll out, let me know. Hey, Prince, mind if I borrow the old girl for a hot second?
Like,
I just had
boobs
a
aren't that
doozy of an
high.
idea.
She's wearing a push-up bra.
Oh yeah.
Why is she at work like that? I'm not gonna ever be able to move past this. I don't know why she's at work like this.
This is where she lives.
She lives at her job?
Yes.
It's such a sad existence. She's so attractive. She has so many.
Oh, that's not what I was expecting it to be.
No, never mind. After all, limits were only made to be broken.
Oh, that's right. Previously, the first car I had, it's on rails on the road. Like, you can drive it, like, and hit other cars, but it's on rails on the road.
Yeah.
This one, they actually let you just drive.
Mm.
The other one I had that I started the game off with can fly. You can turn into a jet and fly. Yeah.
Thank your lucky stars.
Give me back my
'cause
type
I
F.
whipped up something real special.
So what's that girl's name?
This one?
Yeah.
Cindy.
Cindy?
Cindy.
I'll get right on it.
Cindy.
Tell me they took away my type F.
Happy trails, y'all.
Oh, so you can... How many cars do you have in this game?
What
with
can I do
the
you
D,
for?
there's now 3.
I mean, with the D.
There's type D, type F, and
What'll it
Regalia.
be?
So your car breaks and then
What are
they
you
just give
fixing
you a
to
new
upgrade?
Yes. No.
Why'd you have a monster truck?
That was part of like one of the DLC things.
Okay.
Yeah, or updates.
Ah, Cindy.
How do I?
What coat do you fancy?
It's like, oh, I don't have enough money for food, but
How do
can
you
you
want the
paint these
wheels?
decals on
Well,
my
here's what I can do
Rolls
for...
Royce?
Yes.
How about
That's what
decals?
this game. That's the plot of this game.
Pretty much.
Alright. I can't afford a cheeseburger, but please, I want spinners.
Be seeing
Oh,
ya.
come on. You took away my old car. And gave me a monster truck. I
Hey.
want my other car back. I want my jet plane. Take you for a ride on a big jet plane.
I hate video games and movies. I just hate non-reality. Because he would be sweating so much in that right now.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all keeping
Oh.
at it?
They actually talk about that when you're in the hotter zones.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't smell good. Cindy's not going to be into that. Cindy?
Cindy.
I'll
I'm
get
looking
right
this up
on
right
it.
now.
Do you think that she dreams about things bigger than this?
Probably not.
Have fun out there.
Like, I don't want the
Let
type...
wild ride begin.
What's wrong with the monster truck?
I want to fly.
Right.
Actually, I don't like flying. I just like my paint design on it. I don't want to go through all that again.
It's not going to be there anymore, though. Probably going to get wiped after you had all the work done.
The latest version with some all squeeze, please don't buy. The new Type D goes along with Type F. I don't like the Type F, off-road. So it's saying they're Final Fantasy 15 versions grab the guy Type D early on. As soon as you have access to free, simply visit CD, you'll get it if you know. What to add? I think Type F is locked. I think I have to unlock it again. So I think they started me off with it because that's what my save was ending with.
Mm-hmm.
And now here it's like, oh no, you never had that car.
I'm just trying to think about
Howdy.
how to get her to join your team.
That's all
What are
Prompto thinks
y'all
about this
after
entire game
today?
too.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Go on, pick a color.
Alright, I like Prompto a little bit more now.
Oh, I love Prompto.
Poor Cindy. Does she run this place?
It's her. The old dude in the inside is her grandfather, Sid. He runs the place.
So Sid...
Anything
And
in mind for the
Cindy.
interior?
That's funny because I keep almost saying Sydney.
Good.
And now that's only going to get harder. Now, that's her grandfather. What happened to
How
the
do you
generation
want
We don't know.
between them? She
We
doesn't
just-
bring that up?
There have been a few DLCs I have not played, so it's possible it's brought up in
So
them.
she wears no
Well,
clothing to her
here's what I
family
can do
business,
for
but
her.
she won't open up about why there's a generation missing.
Yes.
People are
Anything
weird,
you
man.
like?
Right?
Are you painting your monster truck?
I'm painting my monster truck.
I feel like you know that. Is that Final Fantasy?
That's Prompto. In pixel form.
Final Fantasy
How
7.
about the decals?
What about it?
Cloud.
Yes.
Is that what Microsoft means when they say the cloud?
Yes. He is the cloud.
I feel like I understand it a little bit better
Anything you
now.
like?
Oh yeah. Oh god, you knew exactly what you were supposed to do. Now is this about the same amount of realism as like Forza Motorsport?
Mike, are you still in chat? Mike can tell you all about Forza.
How about the decals?
I haven't played Forza in probably about 6 years. I don't know how many have come out since then. But
I
What are
know
you fixing
nothing
to
about it
upgrade?
because I don't like racing games and all that. But Mike can tell you all about Forza. He's into racing and everything.
see, I remember
How's
that
this?
it was very
I'll
real,
polish her up nice for you.
or more real than like Need for Speed, which were the types of crap that I played.
Yeah.
Which was both fun and not fun. It was
Well,
not fun in
here
that
she
it was
is,
hard to
just
play.
like you
It was
ordered.
fun in that I like crashing cars,
Yeah.
and that was my experience.
Go to the off-road, press square when the green indicator is lit to perform a jump. Circle. Smart steering activated at outposts and other areas unfit for driving.
I thought that was your remote that you just threw.
Just throw the remote. Is too heavy to push or keep your eye on the gas tank. You know, in this game, it is possible to get your car destroyed and run out of gas. Like, you need to pay for gas and stuff.
Oh my god.
I've never had that happen. And I know so many people said, oh yeah, I always run out of gas. I always get my car destroyed. How? I don't get how you do that.
And also, how do you have money for gas when you can't buy a sandwich? There's a plot. There's a weird plot here, right?
Yes.
Or did your dad give you a credit card that like bought transportation needs? Like you could pay for the car getting fixed, you could pay for gas, but not food. Maybe that's it.
Well, Sid, the mechanic, is like, back in the day, my dad, the king, and Sid were like, Sid was in his group if I was the king. So I think
like Sid's a pompadour or whatever you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think he's doing the repair for free because I'm the prince and hey, your dad's my best buddy. Because we're outside the city limits, and out here is more as if you went up to like the Midwest back when America was being civilized. You're living in New York, and now you're out in like the Midwest, the wild, wild west type deal.
Yeah.
Where they recognize that you're here, they recognize who you are, but we don't care too much.
Right. Yeah. It doesn't affect us.
Yeah.
All hungry for info?
Do you think Sid might actually be sabotaging your car so you get stranded and fall in love with his granddaughter, and then she becomes the queen?
No.
Okay.
Because it was broken before we even got to Sid.
Yes, but you don't know how far up the gravy train this goes. Yes, I know I'm using that phrase wrong. I don't care.
All the gravy trains.
Because I'm a genius.
You are a genius.
Yep. I'm now certifiably a genius, so everything I say is right, and I dictate what the truth is.
Want to help out with some varmints?
Oh, whoops, I canceled the other one. See,
Obliged.
my marriage here is
Take care.
to pretty much unite two nations. It's more of a political marriage.
Political, okay, yeah.
But that doesn't mean that it's purely political.
It's weird, because in modern times, which I assume this game is taking place given all the selfies, that's not really a thing anymore. It's not about political marriages.
Yeah.
That's
Better make tracks.
royalty of
Chop,
days
chop,
gone by.
Prompto.
What?
There in a jiffy.
What is
Hammerhead
this?
is
Why
like
are you
no
doing
garage
this?
ever.
Because it's political.
Like,
One
but
would expect
does this
no
take
less
place
if
in
it is to the
Earth?
It's a, no,
I'll miss
It's
it
a
once this road
modern-
trip's over with.
fantasy
There's
area.
no reason you can't pay them a visit.
Yeah,
every
welcome,
time you
Hudson.
please. I'm sure Cindy
We were
would
just
be
talking
glad
about
to
this, what was
look
that,
after your
Tuesday I
car.
was saying I wanted to start doing New
right.
Game Plus, and, well,
That's what this is about.
I figured
If you need,
finally
I can
getting
always
the
lend you
affiliate
Rebellion.
status, it was time to do it. Just get the hype out there, just completely go into the New Game Plus and get the feelings
I think I
back.
better score my own wheels.
Brian, what's your favorite characters again?
In this game?
Yeah.
Prompto.
Alright, Pudson, question for you. Who's your least favorite character and why is it Prompto?
Heads up.
I mean, if you have an actual opinion, that'd be good too, but like really just help me, rail on Prompto.
Hit him from behind.
Ah, can't see anything.
Want to team up? Stay close.
Pudson says congrats on the affiliate shift, it's so awesome.
Thank you. I got the email notification at work and I was just... It made the last 2 hours of my shift bearable. I just became so excited when I saw it. And it was amazing.
No dollar opus.
No.
Yeah.
Nice. Now it's time to go to town. Give them hell now.
Gladly.
And I'm just so excited actually to finally have it. And otherwise, tonight was planned for Final Fantasy XIV, which would have been leveling and grinding. But I feel like just getting affiliate, I need to do something more actiony and exciting.
Really, of the 4, Prompto is my least favorite. That's awesome.
I accept. Least favorite.
No, Pudson, you don't have to be nice about this. You like, Prompto is clearly the inferior character. Like, there's not even one redeeming quality that I've seen so far, anyway. And probably will ever see, because I don't know how much more of this game I'll see.
You haven't seen much more of this game. You don't know all their backstories.
And you know what? And I don't care to find out.
Who's your favorite red shirt man? Yes, you're wearing a red shirt. That's
Oh,
Jack, by the way.
Man,
My favorite, what's her name? Cindy?
Cindy.
Yeah, Cindy. She's gorgeous.
Shall we show
I don't know why anyone likes anyone else.
And you should see more of it. It is amazing, as Plitzen said.
Stay knocked.
Mm.
You coming or what?
I don't trust things in all caps. I feel like
What can I do you for?
they might be lying to me.
You all did
Have
good.
you ever purchased anything off Amazon?
.com?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it click now?
Alright, of the 4, given what I've seen, who's the guy with the hair?
Ignis.
I don't like Ignis because I feel like he gels his hair, but it's also blowing in the wind, and I don't trust someone whose hair defies laws of physics. Who's the main character that you play as?
Noctis.
Noctis. I don't like him because you're him.
Stay alert.
I hate Prompto, so I guess by default I like the other guy, but he seems like a bit of a bro, and I don't like that.
Gladio?
Yeah.
So you just explained reasons why you don't like anyone.
Yes.
You were asked who's your favorite.
Yeah. And I said Cindy. I know the question, who is the favorite of the 4? My answer's Cindy.
we're going.
That's fair.
Yeah. Cindy is. I feel like you could get a beer with Sid. You know, he seems like a real salt of the earth kind of guy.
The old dude.
Yeah. You want to hang out with Sid. Half of it's because you're trying to get in good with his granddaughter. Half of it is because he has interesting stories. Because he used to hang out with the king. So he's not without backstory.
That is true.
Yeah. All these guys, they're rich. You know, I don't like these guys.
Well, they're not all rich. They're all the King's Guard.
I know.
No, yeah, they're fine. Like, if you Iris.
Iris.
Is Iris a babe?
Iris is a babe.
She's my new favorite. I like
Yeah.
Iris the most.
I want to make sure I'm having the name. Yeah, Iris. Iris is Gladio's sister. I love Iris. She's my favorite of all the women in this game.
Oh, so you're telling me that not only is there a gorgeous girl, but I can piss off one of the bros in the meantime.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's perfect.
Sydney is the babe that you would bang, but Iris is who you end up marrying. Oh, completely.
So who would I kill then to...
Lady Luna Freya.
Okay. To complete the game.
You wouldn't want to piss off Glad. He carries the big weapon. He's the one with the big dude that I said the fight was supposed to take 3 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one who two-shot him.
I got lawyer friends, though, so, like, he can beat me up all he wants. I'm gonna win in the end.
Not if he kills you.
Well, then, I'm dead, so it doesn't matter.
That's fair.
Yeah. I don't view getting killed as losing.
Because you just won't have an opinion at that point.
Right, exactly, yeah. It's fine.
So,
Just y'all.
when you click New Game Plus, you then get to pick difficulty. Easy, hard, New Game Plus. I picked New Game Plus as the difficulty. Everything's still acting as if this is like my first playthrough and I don't have any of these leveled up weapons and I'm killing everything in like 2 shots. It's kind of disappointing, to be honest.
Take your pick.
But you are using endgame materials, aren't you?
Yes.
Is that maybe why?
Appreciate it.
That's definitely why. And because I'm still level 98.
Take care.
But when New Game Plus is a difficulty, you think that it would...
Take that into account.
Yeah, take it into account and scale the game up. How far away is this one?
Well,
I'll drive it.
are you sure New Game Plus is supposed to be harder than hard?
No, but I still think it would take into account the fact that you have all this stuff.
Because it's new game.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, Pudson, I'm eating Wawa's This is not a sponsored ad, but I'm eating Wawa's black raspberry chocolate chip ice cream. It's delicious. It's very creamy, and at this point, it's melted almost so much that it's almost yogurt. But I'm enjoying it.
Sponsored ad.
Sponsored ad, man.
Time to go.
Wawa, if you're listening,
You coming or
we
what?
do take
Gotcha.
we take cheers, or just good old fashioned cash, or Bitcoin.
Bitcoin is nice.
Man,
Whole Bitcoins only.
one whole Bitcoin minimum.
Cup of Noodles is like heavily sponsored in this game. Like
Nice
there's
here.
sellers who sell cup of noodle in the game. You can make cup of noodle.
Like the Maru-chan cup of noodle.
Yeah, there's a whole quest along making the best cup of noodle.
So which of the four makes the best cup of noodle?
Let me give the orders.
Because that's kind of going to influence how I feel about them.
Oh no, it's just like it says. Oh, I make my cup of noodle. I prefer mine with egg. I prefer mine with meat. I prefer mine with whatever the last thing is. And it's just you pick one of those to go on the
Wait.
quest for.
Oh, you're just saying like egg, meat, and what's the other thing?
Yeah, I think it's fish.
Like gas or plasma, right? That's the other state of matter.
The state of matters. Egg,
Egg.
meat, and plasma. Seafood. It is seafood. Okay. And like you go on this quest and like you have to kill. Like I did the egg one, so I had to climb a mountain, kill a vulture, steal its egg.
Mm.
And then I had the whole like cutscene of making cup noodle with egg in it.
Again, this game sounds amazing, but you're trying to get married.
Yes.
None of this makes sense to me.
Maybe. Oh, so it's already 9. Maybe I'll get there tonight, and you'll see why.
Well, you get married. You do get married, right?
Yes.
All right.
Except right now, since I can't drive my car, this part is just taking a little longer than it should. Treasure
Well,
spot.
Hudson had to kill a behemoth.
Had to kill a behemoth.
I guess that's for the meat.
I'm assuming that's for the meat.
Yeah, that'd be weird if it was for anything else.
Giant hairy horn. The behemoth.
That's what I call my wiener.
The behemoth.
I meant giant hairy horn, but yeah.
So was that the giant thing walking around by the crater? Giant hairy horn. Hudson knows what's up. Hudson's cool. For anyone in stream, also, Hudson is another streamer. Lately, he's been doing Final Fantasy VI, and he does all his own voices. And it's amazing.
Shout out to Pudson who has voices.
Total shout out to Hudson. You guys should check him out at some point. Like, is he streaming tonight? Are you streaming tonight? If you're streaming tonight, check him out tonight.
Hudson, if you're streaming, blink twice. Alright, we got you.
Normally I find Hudson streaming after my streams. He'll just be starting. Blink blink. It works. So it's normally great timing.
Okay.
How far did you get last night? 'Cause I left you and you were in the airship. Just after killing the mechanical claws that were holding you down.
Excuse me while I text ignore everything that's happening.
I don't forgive you.
Well, I guess I'll have to live with that. Because there's So, Yoko Shimomura does, I'm mispronouncing that, but does music for this game, and is very good. Also, Apocalypsis Noxus is an epic song. So, Noxus is the main character?
Noxus is the main character.
So, wait, does he die?
No.
Okay.
But I think, is the Apocalypse, not trying to spoil things for him or for anyone else, that's at near the end, right? That song? Not the end, but near the end, right?
Well, we wait for a response. My high school English teacher, and I actually
Texted you?
Well, that'd be weird. I haven't fact-checked this, but I think he always told me that the word apocalypse actually means to uncover a veil.
Okay.
And we think of it as the end of the world, but the literal definition is like uncovering. You know, it's sort of seeing behind the veil. Anyway, yeah, it's played near the end. Also texted you.
Yeah, he texted you.
Oh, you're my high school English teacher?
Hey, I believe it.
Mr. Mangan?
That's a weird name.
You're a weird name. Get out of here.
It's like Mr. Mango.
Literally, get out of here.
Is it Mr. Mango?
I don't know.
Okay.
No?
But yeah, the songs of this game are great. Like,
I don't know, Mario Rabbids is pretty good, though.
Dude, the songs in this are great.
By Mario Rabbids.
This game made me love Stand By Me.
Darling,
stand by me. Oh, stand by me.
That's all I know.
Darling.
Bring it home.
So last night, as far as our story goes, you didn't miss much. After the robot arms, we got free use of the airstrip and did some hidden action. Okay.
If y'all liked it,
So we got more going on tonight. Lei is still missing.
Is that Final Fantasy VI?
Final Fantasy VI, yeah.
Okay.
He does voices for all the characters. It's amazing. And he named the characters when we got to name them after viewers in the stream. So I got my character.
Oh, nice.
I love it. Pleasant is a great person. You should just check him out. You will have fun, I promise you.
So what's your voice sound like?
everything in order.
Yep.
All right.
I'm a high-pitched girl. I got a female character,
All right.
and I'm the healer, which works.
Alright. I'll give it to you.
Cindy, you have seriously outdone yourself.
Yeah.
Holy shit, Stand By Me. Oh,
The day.
dude.
And yet, here we
Yes.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Just
Let's take your first
all the
pick.
feels. Now, where's the song that I like? Oh, Calling for Rain. That's what it was.
Oh, so you're driving now? Or is it a rail system?
It's the rail system.
Okay.
I didn't have manual option yet, even though it said I did, but I don't. So it's Ignis driving. It's about to be sunset, though, and he doesn't drive at night.
Why not?
Demons come out at night. Literally. Enemies just spawn randomly.
Do any of the four drive at night?
I can.
Why you? Because you're the prince.
Because it's manual. When my character drives, it's always manual.
Okay.
So they let me do manual driving at night.
Interesting. But like you are putting up with demons and stuff.
Yeah. And if enemies come in like a certain range of the car, it automatically pulls the car up to the side and you all get out to fight.
Oh, okay.
So if you see them, you have to dodge them.
That's a very interesting, like, random encounter system.
Yeah.
I know in the older games there would just be like black shadows or something that would kind of hit you.
Nice.
That's kind of fun.
And now it's only at night. There's random. And during the day you can see them and outrun them and stuff, but at night it's...
That's a fun system, I think.
Oh yeah.
You all came all the way out.
This is the only game that's going to make you cry. The story's... Yeah. And Noctis can overlook this since he is the king to be.
all just sit tight.
He's the king to be, but is he the king that was?
Actually, yes.
Oh. There's time travel in this?
In a sense.
Spoilers.
Umbra.
The dog.
Oh, that's my favorite character.
But no, this...
Get out of here, Cindy.
Certainly knows how to find us.
This game definitely gave me feels, and I haven't had that strong of an emotional reaction towards a game in a long time. That's my wife.
She looks Swedish. I see why your friend was in here earlier.
It's the same kind we sewed our crowns
What are they, like 10 in this?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Still blossoms.
An anime hair,
You
dude.
guys see this 5-episode mini? I didn't see the anime. I've been meaning to watch it. I forgot it existed.
I have
But-
a favor to ask.
Thank you for reminding me, actually. Let
Take
me
the
make a...
notebook with you when you go.
One of your
Sure.
800 tabs that are
That's
open
not
right
all.
now.
I want you to put something
Nah.
in the book and send it back.
Hey, Ash Jack Martin.
Watch, There we go. Oh, he gave me a link!
The most recent chats to me are all just things saving for you. I haven't seen any of this yet.
Thanks for the link. Oh. But yeah, definitely thanks for that link. And yeah, you and Mike are my two notes.
Garbage bags.
Yeah. You're better for notes over the weekend, because I really don't talk to you over the weekend.
That's true. We only talk at work.
Yeah.
All set. Take care out there.
I know.
Like, I'll log on to
Tell me.
Facebook at home, but I won't
What was
check
that
your
about?
messages. Like, unknowingly, I just save them for when I'm alone at 8 a.m.
Now that our work's done,
That's fair.
let's see ourselves to Golden.
Feeling you'll love Prompto's episode. Oh, I just love Prompto. Just like that. Just flat out, yes. Oh, it's this. You're the quest. You're the quest.
Hold on a sec, sir.
Here, my crazy
I
thing
found an
Prompto is
envelope
in.
addressed to Meldacio inside the package.
I downloaded episode Prompto today before starting this. I don't think I'm gonna get to do it tonight, but at some point I need to play that because
What do you say,
What's
Knox?
episode Prompto?
Might as
they
well
added
while we're in the neighborhood.
some extra like missions or gameplay types for each of the characters. And episode Prompto, it explores the characters' backstories more.
Okay.
Episode Prompto actually becomes a first-person shooter.
Oh,
Because Prompto is a gun user in this.
interesting. Okay. Oh, that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Oh, what was the game?
Okay. My regalia, this isn't my best regalia. The game started me off with a Type F, and it saved my Type F from the old game, and I love that one. I come here, get it repaired, come out. Oh, you only have the regular or Type D. You can't have Type F yet. So I just had to give him a quick remodel right now. So it's not the best.
Is Regalia your car?
Yes.
Okay.
The car is the regalia.
Okay. What was the game that we played on Kyle's radio station at one time, and you both took bets which ending I would first do? Like, I was playing it, I had never played it before. I think it was you.
I've only been on college radio once, and it was
You weren't there that day, but I think you both took bets saying Jack's gonna do this ending. No, Jack's gonna do this. It's one of those games where there's like 1,000 different endings.
Yeah.
And you like wake up and you're like in an office.
The Stanley Parable?
Stanley Parable, yes.
That wasn't me though.
Oh.
I never played Stanley Parable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So they were betting which ending I would get, but there is an ending where like you're in Minecraft and you're like literally playing Minecraft. So
good.
But it's like the first-person shooter, you know, just like a game within a game almost. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
And this game actually has festivals set up with like real life time, and it's in-game update and stuff like the towns will transform for the festivals.
It's
cool.
in the treaty?
Really cool.
Of course.
Another one of the festivals that happened recently was the Assassin's Festival. They teamed up with like Ubisoft, and you could Assassin's Creed climb buildings and stuff in this game.
That's pretty cool.
Nevertheless, amenable
Wow.
to the prospect.
And you know what?
And Noct here likes the idea.
Some developers get steady work out of that.
Oh yeah.
Good for them.
What's that?
And there's next month, the next expansion or DLC coming out for this adds multiplayer mode to it.
In what
I see
capacity?
the sea.
You're just fighting monsters and stuff.
I don't know.
Kinda
Like they
wanna
were,
go for a dip.
Mountain behind it?
demoing it at Comic-Con,
Nobody goes to Golden
but the
for
lines were
Island,
so
though.
huge I didn't get a chance to, and I couldn't even see the screens from where I was.
Can't say with the
So I don't know what it is, but I am excited for it.
This is Final Fantasy 15?
15.
To look forward to.
And how many exist?
A lot.
But this is the most recent.
No.
Really?
There's.
Did this come out like last year?
It came out last year. I remember playing this in my dorm in like November. That's like the first time.
What? So another one came out since then?
There's been Final Fantasy Worlds or Final Fantasy Realms, whatever it's called.
All the same company?
Yeah, all Square Enix.
Jesus.
Oh, Squeenix is huge, and Squeenix does a lot.
Squeenix has a stupid name.
It's Square Enix.
I know, but
It's easier to say Squeenix. And that one was more of a cartoony feel, and it's like you're these two characters who happen to go through all the Final Fantasy realms for some reason. But yeah, as put us in this is the latest main game. This is the latest Final Fantasy number, if that makes sense.
yeah. Kind of like Zelda console versus Zelda handheld.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spirit Tracks may have come out, but it's not a main thing, and no one would count it as such.
He's not the only one.
So this is the latest main one and like the most popular one because it's amazing.
Of course, comes courtesy of one of Alticia's
You never played Final Fantasy, have you?
No.
Yeah, thanks.
I listened to the
But the food's gonna be pretty
the
damn
Starbomb
tasty,
song about Final Fantasy VII's plotline.
Oh yeah.
So I know that much about this game series.
You want something? That's about as much as I know about Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII is like the most known one, the most popular one. Everyone's had to play. I've never played it. I know not much about it.
And what's your story?
I'm an impatient traveler, ready to turn ship.
The ceasefire's getting us nowhere.
Tell me the weather and stuff. Yeah.
My weather updates?
No, Google's weather updates.
What's
You
this?
you cheater.
I can't turn that off. Maybe I can. I love that guy, by the way.
Yeah.
The red-haired dude with the nice cape. I love him.
Hey, he's my favorite character.
Man of no consequence.
You won't get this. Hudson, at the end, when you have to pick a photo, it was down between three. A picture of his face, like his face from here when Prompto takes that picture. A picture of a cup of noodles, or a picture of the group. No, picture of Iris, I mean. I went with Iris, but my brother, who was in chat with me, who beat the game before me, was telling me I need to pick him. I need to pick him. Just trust him. It'll be amazing. I need to pick him as the picture. I picked Iris, but now that I know, it would have been amazing to have him as that picture. And you should stream it. I would love to watch you play it for the first time. That'd be so freaky. I was actually, I discovered a new recipe. I was actually debating going through all the Final Fantasy because I have them on Steam from like all the various sales and stuff. And I was thinking I would just go through them and stream them. I just haven't gotten to that point yet.
Don't these games take like hours and hours and hours?
Oh yeah.
These are long games, right?
Yeah. Here. Let's hit this real quick and hopefully it doesn't reset things. My previous game, 55 hours, 24 minutes, and that's not even completed. Like that's main story completed, but not completed. These are easily like 100+ hour games.
Yeah.
Arden is his name. Arden. Was it Arden? Because Arden sounds familiar, but it's honestly not ringing any bells. It's just like yeah, that's a name. I recognize that name.
Now, don't give away spoilers in case, just for your stream's sake. But the picture, does it influence the ending?
No.
Oh. But
It's literally a cosmetic thing.
But it would have been funny.
It would have been funny.
Okay.
It would have been hilarious.
Don't tell me what it is, but I can think of hilarious scenarios in my head.
Yeah.
Why having to do would be funny.
Real shame if you were late to your own wedding, right, Prince Noctis?
Arden
Name's Dina.
is Zunia.
Pleasure. The Crown Prince of Lucis, bounty hunting in his
I'm
fancy
honestly-
car. Surely you didn't think it'd go unnoticed.
I think I might do my hair like that guy next.
It's totally that guy,
This reporter
but
has integrity. If you want to remain incognito, I'll respect your wish.
Ha,
In
I got a
exchange
musical
for
group.
favor.
It's totally that guy.
Holy
Yeah, it's totally
crap.
that guy. I'm so sad at myself right now. What?
No, I had an eye exam and I got new glasses on Monday. They said give it 10 days and they're ready.
Good.
In 4 days.
That's fine.
That's awesome.
Hey,
Arden was
I
the
know you're
dude with
going
the
around.
red hair.
Let me see your map.
Arden?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's my favorite.
Like that was. I'm so sad at myself for having looked it up because Arden seemed it just wasn't clicking,
Marked where you need to go
and I'm
on
sad
your map.
now.
All you gotta
should
do
be.
is find me some rough gemstones.
If Arden
Like
and
this
Cindy don't get together by the end of this, I'm
one.
gonna
And
be
your ship will
pissed.
come in. Don't, and the papers will run you out of town.
You're gonna do your hair like this guy?
Yeah. Wait, did they really?
I'm saying nothing.
Alright, I'll just look it up.
Everybody but the main for Jack's favorite. Pudson loves it.
I'll make sure you got a boat to ride, alright?
It's true.
Arden and Cindy.
Running snapshots of the third photo contest is on display now. What? Wait. There was a photo contest and I missed it? I have some great Prompto photos.
It's Altisha.
Oh, wait a minute. What character was me? They were like 6'1" and 145. We were looking at this the other day. What game are you playing? What was Tuesday? Was it? I think I came over.
Tuesday was gonna be enslaved. You weren't here for
No,
Tuesday. You were here
Monday and Wednesday.
Monday and Wednesday.
So what was Monday?
Monday was. I'm gonna feed this cat first. I'm not gonna feed this cat. What did I do Monday? Monday is Excel World.
What's up?
Monday was Excel World.
A stroll? How come
I don't
you're
know
all
what that
alone?
means.
The cutscene game.
Oh.
Hungry.
But maybe it wasn't that. I forget what we were looking
We were
at.
talking, and it was you.
It was like literally my entire stats.
Yeah.
I'll find you something.
Photo contest sounds right. Photo contest is totally right up my alley. I have.
Could always buy some.
Or we could fish for
Let's
some.
see.
Excellent idea. Let's go.
Not this fish. Oh, right, I need a fish room.
All right, this one's perfect.
Every photo that Prompto took in my first playthrough, I uploaded to my Facebook. Let me just see if I can find. Just scroll through real quick.
Here you go, caught fresh.
I have some great
don't like
Prompto
fish?
ones in here. I should look up these photo contests, see if it's
You don't
actually a
like
thing.
Cooked fish. All right.
I'm reading all about Arden.
Oh, here's Iris, by the way.
I don't want Arden to be with Cindy anymore.
This is Iris.
She's like 14.
No.
Alright.
Oh, I'll try. I need to go to that.
We have
Hold
stomach
on.
problems tomorrow.
Monday was cutscene game. Excel World versus Sword Art Online. I'm gonna stop playing Sword Art Excel World versus Sword Art. I'm gonna switch Monday to be enslaved from now on. You loved fishing and Okay, Jack. Quick backstory before I continue response. In this game, you can go fishing.
Horrible.
You get points for fishing.
Horrible.
For running around.
Better.
For taking photos
you
and for
thinking the
cooking.
fairy tale
Photos.
Lady Lunafreya back to
Photos
the
was the first
town
thing I maxed out.
Yeah.
Let me watch happily ever after.
Talking to like the fan base.
Still can't believe you're actually tying
Now,
a knot,
Pleasant,
dude.
tell me if you agree with this or not.
How does it feel?
Talking to
knowing
the fan
it's
base, there's like
finally
a
happening?
split 50-50 of I loved fishing, I hated fishing. There's like no in between.
You're one
Okay.
step above delivery boy.
I didn't like fishing.
Outside the Crown City.
So,
Glad it's not weighing me down.
for what it's worth, I think that's kind of beautiful because I think that's how people feel about fishing in real life.
Yeah.
Nobody passively enjoys fishing. No one goes fishing unless they want to go fishing.
That's true.
So maybe that's brilliant.
They probably did it perfectly.
Yeah.
See, like, fishing is what I was trying. Jack does make a great point. Like that, if that's how, like they did it perfectly. Just flat out, they did it perfectly. And fishing is actually what I was.
And he likes fishing.
Oh. Okay, that's.
I think I nailed it.
You nailed it.
I am a certifiable genius.
You are. As of today, you are a certifiable genius.
I'm gonna bring that up as much as possible.
So we should probably actually talk about it at some point. So
Yeah.
it's not just. But fishing was what I was trying to max out before I started New Game Plus. But honestly, I just said screw all that, screw the end dungeons, and just did New Game Plus anyway. I'm only level 6 fishing. Because I just couldn't get behind it. I accepted it for what it was, and that it's part of the game, and I can see how it was useful. I was even doing some of the fishing quests until I just got, honestly, pissed off and stopped. But I just couldn't.
So I played RuneScape a lot as a kid, and so did Sean. And his fishing level was insane, and I didn't fish at all. I think it's just a divisive thing.
Yeah. You either love it or you don't.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of awesome. Never thought of it that way.
My rune crafting was very good. I did a lot of rune running.
See, I never got high enough in RuneScape, but I spent a lot of time with runes and prayers because I wanted the magic.
Sleep.
Oh, here's some of the demons I was telling you about. See, PvP in the wilderness, no lobbies. What?
Dude, Hudson, honestly, one of my biggest regrets, I have two big regrets in life. One is quitting piano when I was a child, and the other is playing RuneScape as much as I did. I put just an insane amount of, like, I probably could have learned Spanish in the amount of time I spent playing RuneScape.
That's fine.
One last push should suffice to finish them off.
You know, you might be able to count if you start
So I think I'm gonna go pick up glasses tomorrow. I'm pretty excited. I'm getting my first pair of prescription sunglasses.
Oh, like mine.
Yeah, I've never had them before.
Why didn't you go through Zenny Optical?
But my memories are like me listening to Dragon Force and playing RuneScape alone and sad at 14 years old. They're not good memories. I don't want to think of those memories.
Why were you listening to Dragon Force and
Brian,
not playing Guitar Hero?
Because it was before it came out on Guitar Hero. So then when it came out on Guitar Hero, that was like the merging of worlds. Because like I was a master and Dragon Force, and I was like, this is it. Also, when Knights of Sidonia came out, and Muse was my favorite band at the time. You know, it was a big moment.
Now, Knights of Sidonia, you mean Guitar Hero?
Yeah, Guitar Hero 3 had it.
There's a Netflix anime called Knights of Sidonia.
Really?
I love it.
Oh.
I won't say I love it, but it's really good.
Well, the album probably came out, sometime like maybe the late 2000s.
2000s.
I don't know what to call those. That decade.
That's fair.
Hey, where'd you learn that one, Knock?
One shot.
No idea what they're up against.
When you got mouse over my stream, I'll go to your stream. Also check your stream live notification live. Did nothing pop up?
Indeed.
And have a good stream. I'll definitely be over there after this, because I always love hanging out in your streams.
Alright, Pudson, have a good time. It's been nice meeting you.
Thank you, Pudson. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Now I just need to figure out why the notification didn't happen.
I can't make a heart with my hands very well. Like, did you see this? It's not good. It's not a good heart, but
even though we can't make a good heart, I do really appreciate it. It means a lot, and thank you so much. Oh, this game is loud. This game is indeed loud.
Alright, well, now that Pudson's leaving and we don't really have an audience anymore, I'll tell you about my psychological evaluations. But no, I took an actual IQ test. It's the Waze IQ test.
Okay, you took that one.
And they scored me at a 140.
Oh, nice.
Which is 99.6% superior to all humans.
Yeah.
Pipe down before you wake it up.
So I'm gonna get very stuck up about that. But it was interesting to me, and I actually thought about you while I was taking the test. Because part of it was just it was sort of Q&A.
Yeah.
Who said this famous quote? Where is this country? What is this country? One of them though was who is Catherine the Great? And I knew that because of Civilization 5.
Good. Good.
And it's funny, so what I know about the test is, you know, they're not looking for a thesis answer to all these, they're looking for a few certain key phrases.
Yeah.
So like they might be like, what's Einstein's famous theory? And it's like you could say relativity, and like that's the word they were looking for, and they have a sort of like, these words are high points, these words are medium points, sort of thing. And so, but yeah, so Catherine the Great, I knew that one because of Civ, and there was a couple questions like that where I'm like, I know the answer, and like I'm very happy I know the answer, but I'm not sure you're gonna think I'm a genius if you knew where I knew this answer from.
Yeah. If you knew how I learned this.
I didn't learn this in history class. I just play video games.
Which is fair.
Yeah, I mean, for what it's worth, it's information that I stored in my memory that people might otherwise just forget, you know?
Yeah.
And so that maybe that is telling us something, but it was just so funny to me because like I definitely had a couple, like, I know this, but I don't want you to know why I know this. I was pissed at myself though because I had looked up the circumference of the Earth in miles like maybe 2 weeks prior to this test, and I forgot it. And I looked it up because I wanted to know how long it would take for me to run around the Earth, given my running patterns at the time.
Why can't I jump off this ledge? Finally.
But that was the one when I knew I got wrong, and it was the last question too.
They actually asked that.
Yeah, they said, "What is the circumference of the Earth?" Yeah. And I was so pissed though because I'm like,
I just looked this up.
I just looked it up, yeah. But like I was really upset with myself.
But that's actually still kind of awesome.
Yeah, it was just, there's no, maybe like Jeopardy, like there's no preparing for the questions they'd ask. It's just random information that like you probably do come across in life, so it is fair, you know, but like Catherine the Great or Cleopatra, you know, who are these people, or why do you know their names? You should at some point in your life have heard them. You know? It was that sort of stuff.
And I just wanted to know, like, what you were gonna say, why you, or who.
Yeah, I'm so happy. One of them was who wrote Sherlock Holmes, and I have read every single Sherlock story, but I blanked. And I remember
Arthur Conan Doyle.
Yeah,
Doyle.
Sir. Yeah.
Sir.
But I remember being like, oh no, I've read every single one of these stories, and I'm like, he became a beekeeper. I just started like listing off all these Sherlock facts, trying to jog my memory, and I was like, all right. I think it's Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, but I'm like 70% sure.
I only said it out loud because I was sitting there like, I know this. I know this. Why do I know this?
Yeah. So there you go. You would have gotten that right. But like, I was nervous about that one because I spent about 2 weeks reading every single Sherlock Holmes story.
I think I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in London at the time, and I thought it'd be cheeky to go. But yeah, I got it right though. But like,
it's real pretty here tonight.
It was an interesting test to take though. There was part of it I was less concerned about trying to do the test and more concerned about trying to figure out how the test was trying to trick me.
Okay, yeah.
Probably, maybe if I didn't think about that as much, maybe I would have done better or worse. I don't know.
Depending how they.
Yeah. So because the whole time I was like very in my own head about it. I'm like, did they know I'm gonna have these questions? Like, did they know I was gonna make this mistake? Because maybe I shouldn't say that, you know.
By the way, actually, really thank you for telling me about that because I learned about the different IQ tests, but we didn't go into detail about a lot of them. A lot of them, the professor just went, "Oh, you'll learn more about this if you actually need it. That's when they'll teach you it."
Yeah, I'm not sure about the legality of me just saying all that out loud. So hopefully, whatever. But
did you sign any waivers or anything?
I don't know, but I'm not allowed to take it again for like ever because it's a one-off. Because now I know all the answers.
Yeah.
Essentially. So.
Nice work, kid.
Yeah,
sorry for giving you such a hard time. I just had to get my hands on this, even if it meant blackmail.
Okay. I would never know the circumference of the Earth.
I'm still pissed about that because I should have remembered, and I'm really upset.
To make it up to you, I'll share a little scoop. That special coin you got, it commemorates the Oracle's ascension. That guy was tossing them out to everyone. Must have picked them up back in Niflheim.
By the way,
speaking of freebies, here's one for
you'll find out soon what's happening, so don't leave yet.
I'm not paying attention.
I doubt a souvenir
I know.
like that could make its way
Do you
into
get
the hands
married?
of an ordinary citizen.
Wait about 10 minutes.
Let's learn from history and book of
Oh man, you were supposed to marry an evil
securing your ferry tickets right now. Told you.
Look at Luna Freya.
Man of integrity.
Luna Freya is your wife?
Sailing from
Yeah.
here.
So she's the one
let
you
me know
kill.
when you're ready to ship out.
Yes.
Well, must be pretty connected if he can pull some
Are
strings
you at your
around
wedding
the
right now?
Imperial embargo.
We're trying to get to it. Right? We're coming here to catch a boat to go over to, not that island. The nation that, okay. Oops. This is my this home city. It's obviously goes off the map. This is like our nation. The other nation is off into the sea. It's an island nation. That's who we're marrying to become politics with.
Okay.
There's another land
I think they're getting the better end of the stick there, but whatever.
Yeah. No, actually, they're like a huge trading hub type deal.
Fair is fair.
Yeah, they're a huge trading hub. While we have this is our main town. This is where it's all desolate. There's one town over here, and like it's over here, it's just random people. Not much going on here. So we have a lot of land, but not much done with it.
Yeah, okay, that's a fair trade, I'd say.
And there's a third country off this way, which is like just as large as ours, but they're all industrialized.
Mm-hmm. So like no one actually wants to marry into that because they're boring.
You guys ready to set sail?
Kind of.
Yeah. Anyway.
Once we proceed, we're going to return sometime. So you wish to continue? Yes.
Already? The ship won't arrive till tomorrow. How about you find a place to spend the night?
Okay. Now you can hear the TV, right?
Yes.
Okay.
This is important.
It's bedtime.
Controller goes down. I might need the controller for hitting X on dialogue. Or right here.
There are stars above you. You may
Only knows what I'd be without you.
Bum, 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 bum. If you should ever leave me, a life will still go on, believe me. The world could
Damn, this is a really good shot.
Puppy.
I made sure I got the regalia's good side.
God only knows what I'd be without you.
I love this shot. Snapshot contest. What? Why are they? I'm gonna save that one. For the record, there's certain
Hey, this one's pretty good.
certain photos, like this one, which automatically happen, but like the background will change slightly depending where the actual scene happens.
Okay.
But most of them are just random. Like this isn't a required one. This happened as we were just. This is one of the ones that just happened.
That's kind of cute.
So I love this game's algorithm for doing it.
Yeah, that'd be a fun little thing to program, I think.
Yeah. You have certain ones that you know pop up, and then otherwise randomly take screenshot and make it.
Yeah.
You ready?
I'm paying attention.
You should be paying attention.
Alright. I gotta go to my uncle's house soon, but like, oh, is this important?
My dad on the right, the leader of the industrial nation on the left.
Oh no. Whoa. What? Wait, is this a commercial for Old Spice? Is this the future or past? What is this?
This is what's currently happening.
This is like a coup d'etat.
Yeah.
What?
The two nations were having a peace meeting.
Wait, this isn't the marriage.
No.
Okay, this is currently happening now?
Yep.
While you're trying to get married.
Yes.
Your dad's fighting...
The industrial people.
No, he's gonna die though, because that's kind of sets up the plot line.
We left to get married to Luna Freya to have like a political meeting.
What?
And he was having a political meeting with the industrial nation
Yeah.
to set up a peace treaty with them.
What was that thing though? That wasn't normal. This is all very shocking to me. I was not expecting any of this. Is that your dad with
Yep.
the lightning hands?
Yep.
It's really sad he's about to die. See?
And we left like hours before this happened. So then we have no idea this is happening. Like our characters.
Dad. You're over here just taking selfies.
Taking selfies, waiting for the boat to go marry.
Ignorant truly is bliss, man.
Yeah.
Hey, morning.
Why does it feel like I'm the king now? You ever just wake up thinking your dad's dead?
Where's Specs?
Should be back any minute now.
And here we go. He's got a newspaper, Jack.
What's that look for?
It's in all the papers.
What is?
Insomnia Falls.
What?
Insomnia is the name of the town.
Is your idea of a joke?
I need you to calm down so I can explain.
I'm as calm as I'm gonna get.
There was an attack. The Imperial Army has taken the Crown City.
Oh, so they like they hostile takeover.
And the smoke about the Citadel.
How did they know that that was the time to strike? Like, is this kid a really good fighter or something? They just waited for you to be out of town?
Wait, hold on.
They didn't know we were gone.
Oh, so they actually wanted him dead as well, probably.
The signing was last night. That insomnia.
But the wedding, Altisha.
I know. That was the plan. Yet the reports of the invasion.
Wait, this
were all
guy's
the same.
British?
How could every headline in the kingdom be wrong?
That was not the voice I was expecting to come out of his mouth.
I know.
If only.
Also, I find it disturbing that in this moment of
What else do we
terrible
know?
strife, this kid still wakes up with enough time to
Then
put
we can't be
product
sure
in
until
his
we see
hair.
it with our own eyes.
And that means we go back to Insomnia.
Might not be safe for us there.
Might not be safe for us here.
The city's called Insomnia.
Yeah.
Turn back.
Right?
What a crap name.
And the prince's name is Noctis. Night.
And they're marrying into erectile dysfunction. With Princess Anthrax.
Lady Luna Freya.
Jesus Christ. What's the bad guy's name? Or like the bad people? What's the industrial town's name?
The Imperials. Right? But
how does this game make money? There's no imagination that went into it.
But did you just see that?
It looks great.
Right? Like, if you told me those were real actors, I would be like, I believe it.
What's the main character's name? Night. What about his wife? Moon. What about the bad guys? Baddies.
Essentially.
Yeah.
But it's such a great story, though.
Okay, fine.
Like, this entire time leading up there, you had no idea. And normally, if you're playing the game for the first time, you're spending more time in this before that whole thing happens.
Sure.
Like, you're doing all the quests, you're exploring this area, talking to people.
Uh-huh.
And then that just hits out of nowhere. It's like, well, like, we gotta go back now.
That definitely felt like it came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Also, because I have no idea what's happening.
Oh, weather's a thing in this game, too.
Well, at least you don't have to climb rocks.
What was the camera?
I hope everyone's
I just
okay.
love how all this seriousness is interjected by this dancing cactus that we're staring at.
Can Faith stop a fleet of Imperial dreadnoughts?
Just give it a rest.
My old man
Oh,
had
it's my
plenty of
muscly
faith.
ass
Enough.
calf.
The Empire lied.
Knee bones.
They betrayed
I haven't
us.
seen those in a while.
Conjecture gets us nowhere.
Thank
We're
you.
searching for
Sorry.
truth.
Keep those off stream. What am I doing?
Lies. Like that ceasefire.
And that's just... The entire game is mostly him coming like, I can't believe this fucking happened.
Imperial
Does he have a mom?
They transport
Dead.
soldiers,
Huh.
namely the Magitek
How'd that happen?
infantry.
Typical anime parent being dead.
Humanoid
Just
weapons
it
of
is
warfare.
a thing.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like they'll be signing that peace treaty.
So basically, we left to get married as the Imperials were coming to sign a peace treaty. And then they took over the entire town.
They've set up an inspection.
I've seen this.
If the
I've
road
seen
ahead's
this
blocked, we'll
gameplay
find a way
on
around.
a stream.
Okay. Why are you watching a random stream of this?
It was the YouTube guys I watch.
Okay.
If you know which ones I'm referring to. I don't know why I'm not referencing them out loud right now. Yeah, they were each taking turns just doing fights and stuff.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna skedoodle, and they have like 10 minutes left, but I have to get
Let's
to my
make a
uncle's.
detour. There ought to be a decent
Take
bunch
care of the
tucked up ahead.
doggies.
Oh, real quick before you leave. One thing I like about this game, the car gets dirty. Like, dirt actually goes onto the...
I can respect that.
Yeah.
Play the game, but where did I put all my stuff?
Everywhere.
There they are.
Yeah, bother me tomorrow about Amazon Prime.
Will do.
I wish they had a treaty to protect them.
Only good thing I know, I'm just powering straight through this. Remember the first time I came through, I was being all coy and let's not let them see me because I don't want to get killed by them. Yep. Truly a prince on a rampage.
Never miss.
What are you looking for?
Wallet keys.
Are they not in your backpack?
No.
Oh, right there, under the figs. The figs which we didn't eat.
Figs.
Where do they keep coming from?
Goodbye, stream. It's been
Imagine what's
fun.
like inside.
To the people that were here that are no longer here, good night.
Goodbye, Jack. Thanks for stopping by. It's always fun having you here.
Yeah.
I love it. This is like,
We should
I
seek
look forward
advantage
to this
point.
now.
They're here.
And you are a certified genius.
I'm a certified, I'm a genius. Now I gotta figure out how to make money with that.
Question though. If I text you with something after this, do you mind spoilers in this game?
No.
Okay, there's something I do want to tell you.
Okay, perfect.
between the two nations, all provisional terms have been suspended in light of recent developments. Moreover, in the wake of the news of King Regis's death, we've now received word that Crown Prince Noctis and the Oracle Lunafreya have also been pronounced dead.
Keep it on. Don't bother! Hello? Cor?
So, you made it.
The hell's going on?
Where are you?
Outside the city, with no way back in.
Makes sense.
Makes sense? Are you serious? What about any of this makes sense? The news just told me I'm dead, along with my father and Luna.
Listen, I'm heading out to Hammerhead. About the king. It's true. If you're looking for the whole truth, you know where to find me. Get moving.
Right.
The feels in this game, man.
What did the Marshal have to say?
Said he'd be in Hammerhead.
And the king?
This game is amazing. It is just pure amazingness. Now that I mostly just rushed through the first area because I wanted to show Jack the attack on Insomnia. So now I can go through and do some of the quests that I just skipped by. Like the hunts and stuff. Just got an email. I'm seeing so much advertisement for Skyrim on the Switch. As if we haven't already played Skyrim on everything else. It's rather annoying. I get it. Nintendo's excited. I get it. Just slightly annoying. Totally need to look up the photo contest though. I'm excited for that. For the record, I showed off my photo wall, or I pointed towards it last time. I have all these that I still need to put up. This is a different stack. And there's a third stack here, and there's another stack over there. I love photography. And I have every single photo that I took in my first playthrough saved to my computer and on Facebook. And it's amazing. Hey, it's her. I remember her.
Don't suppose the Crown's Guard is still active?
I wouldn't count on it. Not with the Marshal out here.
I wonder how things are in the city.
There should be reports before long.
Yeah,
Something this big can't go ignored.
And what
Yeah,
about
it
us? What do we do?
We make for Hammerhead now, and figure the rest out later. Got a message from my sister. She's with refugees bound for Lestal.
Well, at least Iris is okay.
Yeah. Doesn't sound like everyone else was so lucky, though.
We'd best make haste.
That's fair.
Noct won't be dead forever.
No going back. Only ways forward.
No going back. Let's go.
Hey.
Glad y'all made it.
I can't go through. Wheels are too
No
big.
weather for driving, that's for sure.
Oh, thanks.
Where's Core?
Left to see to business. And left y'all a message with Pawpaw.
Yeah?
Boss ain't sat still 1 second since he heard y'all were coming.
Well, I mean, yeah. We're dead.
Crystal and the King's Ring. What they've been after all along.
So all talk of peace was merely a pretext.
Yep. They just wanted that stuff.
They played my father for a fool.
Don't kid yourself. Reggie wasn't born yesterday. Lucius got dealt a losing hand, and your old man played it the best he could. He saw this coming a mile away, and he wasn't gonna go down without a fight. In the end, though, well, it just wasn't enough. You need something else, you talk to Core. I can't even remember the last time I saw Reggie. Feels like a lifetime ago.
Yeah. I love the fact that they had that photo and that. Just everything about this game.
Cora left a message. Said he'll wait
You're
for
supposed to
you
be inside.
in the tombs. They're to the northwest of here. That's a short ways past the outpost. Find that first.
You gonna upgrade my thing? It's already upgraded.
Interesting toy you got there.
This? It's just something we picked up after taking out some Imperials.
What happened, Mike?
Well, I'll be Crown City made. If you like, I can make this puppy better. Give it more oomph.
How?
I can mod it for you.
Did you lose?
Look, I got diddly squat to do what with Cindy taking care of the garage. If you can find the parts, I can do the work for you.
Comp game, some guy picked Bastion and only played Bastion. I assume that means he wasn't a good Bastion. That's 47 hours as Bastion this season.
You got me what I need.
So it still doesn't mean that he's good at it.
It turned out great, if I do say so myself. Nice job finding this puppy. Well,
He was
y'all know
horrible.
the deal. Fix me up with parts,
So did you
I'll
lose?
fix up your weapon.
How much did you lose? Like how many games?
Fixing to upgrade? Can do. Well, looks like we got some new gearheads in the making.
Lost
Never
5,
seen
won
one
2.
of these
Oh.
before. Bring me the
Well,
parts, and I'll take care of the rest.
So what's your current ranking?
Whoa. Niff make this time? Is there nothing you lot won't pick up? Anywho,
Down to
show me the
1738.
parts, and I'll show you serious firepower.
I'm proud of you. I'm so sorry.
Whoa. Niff make
So
this
sorry.
time? Is there nothing you lot won't pick up? Anywho, show me the parts, and I'll show you.
So you're done playing for the
serious
night?
firepower. Receive with thanks. Y'all just leave the rest to me.
That's not terrible.
Here she is. Try her out and let me know what you think.
I thought you were cleaning last weekend.
All right. I'll give you a call when it's ready.
Go clean. Stop procrastinating.
Nice. Hand over your weapon and I'll get to work. Good. How you fixing to upgrade? Can do.
You really should clean your house.
Ah. Y'all brace yourself for power.
So you made it up high.
Ah. Y'all
That's actually a nice movement.
Power.
Especially compared to the last few seasons.
Y'all brace yourself for power.
Oops. Who has the drain lance? Oh yeah, the auto crossbow, that's what.
Ah. Y'all brace yourself for power.
Yeah, I think I'm missing out on this one. Because I'm sure it's going to end before I get home from work. Okay. Unless it ends tomorrow at like midnight. Then I should be fine to do it when I come home and just get 10 games out of the way. I'm not getting on tonight. Okay. So that's good then. So then I should be able to just get the 10 placements out of the way tomorrow night and be good. But yeah, so I'm gonna sign off for now. I'll try my best. See how that works. Go clean, Mike. Go clean. Thank you everyone who came out tonight. Hope you all had fun with this. I know I did, especially the fact that I got affiliate now. Thank you everyone for all the subs, the bits, the cheers, the donations. I love all of you, and I greatly appreciate it. Like, so much. It's just amazing. Tonight's Thursday, yeah, so the next stream is going to be Monday with Enslaved, more Enslaved. I'm taking Excel World vs. Sword Art Online off the list. Unless anyone, if you really like that game, send me a message. I'll keep playing it if you like it. But for the moment, it's going to be Enslaved. And I'm going to, let me just refresh this. Make sure he's still online. He should be. Hudson should be online, because I'm going to shoot this over. Yeah, he's online right now playing Final Fantasy VI. I'm shooting this host over to Hudson. And really, you guys should check him out. He's playing Final Fantasy VI, he voices his own, each character himself, and it's awesome, and he's just a really great guy. So yeah, once again, thank you everyone for coming out. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Have a great night, everyone, and see you again on Monday.